Not allowing gay marriage isn't going to stop people from being gay. With that said, why not let gay people be happy? This is a quote by Adam Levine, a famous songwriter and singer from the band Maroon 5. Gay marriage is a widely debated topic in today's society, and that's what I want to address with you. I want to legalize gay marriage in the United States. Other successful countries like France have legalized gay marriage and they haven't had any problems with it. In fact, there's been countless lists of gains that they have had from legalizing gay marriage. The USA needs to follow in the footsteps of France and legalize gay marriage. I want to start off by explaining to you the problems with today in the United States, our current marriage system that we have. To start off with, the problem with keeping marriage illegal and only keeping it legal for same-sex marriages is that it's unconstitutional under both the due process and equal protection clauses. This is the clauses that give everybody in the United States equal rights, equal freedom. This is what makes America the free country. And by doing this, you're taking away American citizens' legal rights and you're stigmatizing gay families. Gay families are looked at, they're judged, because since this is illegal, a lot of people, law-abiding citizens, don't agree with it. And it really brings down a lot of judgment on people who are gay, especially the younger people who are gay, so the people in their teens who are just kind of coming into who they are and figuring out what their place is in life. And when they, are gay, they have this extra baggage on them that most kids don't have. Most kids are, they get their boyfriend or girlfriend and nobody thinks anything of it, but these kids have this extra kind of weight on their shoulders of being judged by all of these people. And you've seen how violent it gets out there with their protests and everything. And that's why you have so many teen suicides nowadays, teens trying to harm themselves, teens, they don't even want to live anymore because they are judged that badly just by their sexual orientation. So now that I've explained to you the problems, I want to tell you what will happen when they're solved. Okay. The federal government can solve this problem by legalizing gay marriage on a national level, not state by state, slowly, just, coming together and legalizing gay marriage. I think the federal government nationally needs to make gay marriage legal, just like France did. This way that all gay couples and people who are gay can utilize the rights that they've had stolen from them. Since you're probably wondering what these solutions will bring, let me explain that to you. Okay. The first thing I want to go over is what will happen when gay marriage is legalized in the United States. And the first thing that will happen is this will allow gay couples their basic rights back. And I think one of the rights that a lot of people overlook, and it's so natural to them and they should have this right, is visiting their loved ones in the hospital during time of illness. When somebody's in a hospital, and say they can only have immediate family members in there with them, a gay couple who's been together for, say, 13 years now, they would not be allowed to visit their other half in the hospital because they're not legally married, by the way the system works. So you could have, a newlywed couple who's been together for 2 months, and they're allowed to go visit them because they're a spouse, they're immediate family member. That's just the way the law works. And you could have somebody else not be able to spend this valuable time with their loved ones, a basic right that should be given to all American citizens, and they don't have it. It's taken from them. So having these rights like these given back to them would be one of the things that would happen if gay marriage is legalized. But the pros, really, they don't stop here, and I just want to go on and continue and tell you a few more pros that will happen. The second one is financial gain. This is something that a lot of people also don't think about. Legalizing gay marriage will ultimately bring financial gain on the local and state government. This is one of the big reasons why France did legalize gay marriage. When people get married, they have to pay. You have to pay the government to get married. This brings marriage license and brings more revenue to the country because you're having more marriage license now. Now there's a whole group of people who are getting married, and that's so much more marriage license, so much more money for the government, and to build a stronger government with, by having more money for these marriage license. And that's something a lot of people don't think about, that it will have a great financial gain by legalizing this. And the last point I want to make to you is one that is really, really debated and is kind of controversy in today's society, and it's that this will not harm the so-called family values. Now, I know everybody has different family values. They're not the same. It's all kind of how you were raised. But if your neighbor is gay and they live together and they're a gay married couple, that's not going to be any different. That's not going to affect your family's values. That's not going to affect what you believe in. That's their life and they choose it. They can live beside you and live together and not be married. I don't think a marriage certificate changes anything, that any view that anybody holds just because they are married now. And finally, I want to tell you how you can personally help this cause, and that's just by opening your heart and mind and being more accepting to gay couples and really allowing this to happen. The reason we've had a lot of problem with it is because so many people do protest this. They don't want it. There's such a heated debate over it, and if more people would be more accepting to the fact and really think about the harm that it causes on young teens and Americans today, like the suicide rates, they would, I'm sure everybody would be more accepting, and this would be able to be a possibility. So I just want to ask you guys to really think about what I said. Really open your hearts, your minds. You can even go online and sign petitions to have gay marriage legalized. I know it's not legalized in Pennsylvania yet, but you don't even have to get off your couch. You can just sit there, go on your computer, sign a petition, and you've done your part. So in conclusion, I want the audience to just take a moment and think about everything that I've just said. Think about what your life would be like without these basic rights. Think about not being able to visit your spouse while they're ill in the hospital. I mean, would you protest if you've had these rights stolen for you? Would you be angry? Would you want to have these rights for everybody? I just want everybody to just think of that. So today I've told you about the benefits of legalizing gay marriage, and then what you can also do to make this a possibility. Same-sex marriage really needs to follow in the footsteps that France has laid out and become a legal practice in the United States. And the time to take action is now. Americans need to band together and help out their fellow citizens to make America a stronger country. This will really be able to unite the citizens and help us become together in a stronger country, the dream, America. So I hope I've opened your eyes to this pressing matter and made you think about the harm that this nation is inflicting on their citizens by keeping this practice illegal. Thanks.